Oh, I see some people showing up. This is Brandy Clark again. I guess if you're tuning in, you know it's me. And it's another time of you can't come over, but you can come in. And we've got a really fun guest today, Cam, who I'm sure some of y'all are a big fan of. She's going to join us here in a minute. Maybe I should start by playing a song of hers. You know, you always remember where you were when you hear a certain song that really, you know, is different. It kind of blows your mind. And I remember I was in Dallas, Texas, and I was actually sitting outside of a frozen yogurt shop. Oh, there she is. Let's get Cam in here. Well, just a second. Let me see. Okay. We're waiting on her. Should be here any minute.
Hi.
Hey, Cam. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Somebody just wrote Cam is fire.
Oh, good.
You look so nice. Where are you? Are you in Nashville?
Thank you. Yes, I'm in Nashville. Quarantined like the rest of us.
Nice.
But you're in Nashville too, yeah?
Actually, I'm in California. I had come out here to do a little work session, and all of this happened, and so I got stuck, which there are way worse places to be stuck.
That's true.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, man. Well, I mean, that's where I'm from. That's my home state, so say hi to everybody.
So what part of California?
I was born in Huntington Beach, which is like LA, Surf City, Orange County.
Nice.
And then when I was about 5, my dad's job moved us up to the Bay Area, to San Francisco Bay Area. So I grew up kind of in like a very progressive NPR leaning bubble.
NPR leaning bubble. I love that.
Like, you know, good. It was definitely a much more liberal background, I think, than you expect in country music, which has been fun to navigate. But yeah, I started out thinking I wanted to do psychology. So I did a bunch of stuff like psychology research at Berkeley and Stanford around there. And then got sucked into music. Seemed like something I would regret having not done. So I quit my job and got an air mattress and went broke and had a good time.
I love that. You know, I grew up in a bit of a liberal bubble too. I grew up in Washington State.
Oh yeah, no way.
Way out in the country, so kind of redneck liberal.
Yeah.
But still,
People don't know how it gets real redneck, like towards the center of the state of California and Oregon and Washington.
Oh, yeah. People that come to I had some friends that came to a parade in my hometown, and there was a Trump float that was covered in rebel flags. And I remember one of my friends saying, "South's going to rise again, even if it's all the way in the Northwest."
Yeah, I know. Oh, my God.
So this is the second one of these that I've done. The first one was with our friend Ashley McBride. And
so cool.
Yes. In fact, Ashley has a record coming out this week. All of y'all that haven't gotten it, go get it.
Is it this week that it comes out?
It comes out on Friday, yes.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, go pre-order it. But I love that you agreed to do this. And I was telling everybody right before you joined that I was going to play this song because sometimes you hear a song. For me, a song always stops me not always, but a great song will stop me in my tracks. And I was actually, and I never forget where I was the first time I heard it. Like the first time I heard I Hope You Dance, I was on, I was by the Tiger Mart out in Bellevue, and I'll never forget it. And the first time I heard this song, I was in Dallas, Texas, getting ready to walk into a frozen yogurt shop. So this was my introduction to you. I had a dream about a burning house. You were stuck inside, I couldn't get you out. Laid beside you and I pulled you close. The two of us went up in smoke. Love isn't all that it seems. I did you wrong. I'll stay here with you till this dream is gone. I've been sleepwalking, been wandering all night, trying to take what's lost and broken, make it right. I've I've been sleepwalking, little too close to the fire, but it's the only place that I can hold you tight. In this burning house, I see you at a party and you look the same. I could take you back, but people don't ever change. I wish that I could go back in time. I'd be the one you thought you'd find. Love isn't all that it seems. I did you wrong. I'll stay here with you till this dream is gone. I've been sleepwalking, been wandering all night, trying to take what's lost and broken, make it right. I've been sleepwalking, little too close to the fire, but it's the only way that I can hold you tight. In this burning house, the flames are getting bigger now. In this burning house, I can hold on to you somehow. In this burning house, oh, and I don't want to wake up in this burning house. I've been sleepwalking, been wandering all night, trying to take what's lost and broken, make it right. I've been sleepwalking, little too close to the fire, but it's the only way that I can hold you tight. In this burning house, in this burning house.
Oh my God, that was so beautiful. I literally am like started crying because it's just like, oh my God. I mean, plus I'm a new mom.
Yeah.
And so I'm just have all these hormones, but like, it's so
You know,
crazy
you
how, it's a whole, it's a pandemic. It takes a pandemic to be now basically feels like I'm just FaceTiming you and Brandy Clark singing my song. I mean, that's fucking,
well,
so, I apologize to swear on your thing, but
no,
it's just
you can
so
swear all
nice.
you want. Like this, in fact, we were trying to figure out guests, and somebody mentioned somebody, and I said, oh, I would not be able to cuss in front of that person. I feel like I should be able to cuss on this thing. But it's funny, you really gain, like, I mean, you're so great. You know, I remember doing a guitar pull with you, Jennifer Nettles, Lindsay L, and Runaway June, and you and Jennifer sang that great Indigo Girls song, Ghost. And I remember just being blown away. And you're always like, you always think, you know, you're a fan of somebody. And then this morning, when I was sitting down and really learning this song, I was like, God, this is just great. Like, you know, and somebody asked, can I capo the guitar? Yes, it's on the 5th fret.
It's a beast. I barely play guitar, and I definitely do not play this song because it is nuts. That song is, you know.
Well,
I think you're all clever, like, oh, here's 7/8, and then it's like, at a guitar pull, I'm not playing this, so.
So, how do you like being a new mom? Do you like that?
Yeah, I do. It was the first. Do you have kids?
I don't. I have dogs.
No. Same thing.
Yeah.
Pretty
well, no,
same thing.
Probably dogs times a million.
Well, but I think it just is. Yeah, dogs maybe higher stakes. You know, the feeling of how when you first get them, you realize like how inconvenient it is. You've set your whole life up to be exactly, you know, how you want it and how you can do it and where you can rest and where you can go. And then they show up and they're like, never mind. Whoever you thought you were, you're none of those things now. You have to do every 2 hours feed, you know, and like it's a crazy, I feel like for the fact that we all are born and we all have had a mother do this, I feel like I knew nothing. I just feel like, no, I didn't really understand how exactly difficult breastfeeding is, like how much pain like a C-section is, how tired you are. And I mean, of course, the love of your kid is amazing, but I mean, people kind of like left out all the other the parts that are tough.
Well, it's great that you're so honest, because most people say, oh, it's wonderful, and then they pull you aside and they're like, man, I mean, I haven't slept.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, my mom, I have a brother, and he's almost 2 years younger than me, and she said she didn't sleep for 4 years. Like, was just.
Ooh, my mom told me, it was so cute. They were here. I was lucky to have them here when she was born. And the first night I just was terrified because they scare you, you know, like SIDS and whatever. Your kid's going to die at every moment. And so I couldn't let her sleep without someone watching her breathe. So the first night. Yeah, I made my mom, I was like, called my mom. She was sleeping downstairs. Like, can you come up here and just watch her so I could sleep for 2 hours? She's like, I got you. But she told me, she goes, when I first had you, I went out to the grocery store like 2 weeks in. Someone came over, took over for me, watched you. I went to the grocery store. She said, and I just slowly walked around the aisles and thought about not coming back for a little bit.
Oh, God.
Good times, yeah.
Well, in amidst having this baby, you have this sexy new single.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yes.
She has to know where she came from.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it was, I mean, it's so funny too, because I've been working on this album for a while. So this was like, kind of like a lot going into this, and so much went into the music video, and I was just filmed it while I was like 8 months pregnant and got it all ready and put it out. And it ended up being bizarrely prophetic, where there's like, it basically is like an apocalypse. So there's like tornadoes and there's just the end of the world. And now I'm like, this was, I mean, it must have been hanging in the air, you know what I mean? Like just, and then there it is. So now it's like, I don't know about you, but I feel like the songs have like a different context right now. Like when you're putting music out into the world, you're like, but it's, it doesn't just exist in a vacuum. Like art is relative to whatever's happening in the world. Totally. And now it's like a very interesting backdrop for all the art. It's crazy.
None of us have, I mean, our parents nor our grandparents have been through anything like this.
I know. I kept asking my grandpa, I was like, you got any advice? Because usually he's full of advice. And he's like, I've never seen anything like this at all. I don't know what to do.
No, it's crazy. It's really crazy. And I guess I mean, I'm sure everybody that's tuned into this too, we're all worried about it. And, the only thing we can do is just stay home. I mean, I was saying the other day, I mean, the best way not to get it is not to get it, which is sounds kind of dumb, but just don't be going out. But I guess, that's why it's good that I have a new appreciation for social media. I've never been a social media fan. I've always kind of been made to do it. And now it's nice to be able to connect.
I feel you on that. Like, I definitely have been, I also been going through this thing where, like, the first few days, it felt kind of normal because I'd been, on sort of like a home lockdown, just having a baby. So I've been home so much. But I went, like, cleaned my whole closet, organized everything. My house is going to be perfect. And then I finished cleaning it, and I was like, well, gonna have a meltdown. And then just like trying to find new projects to do, and just, I mean, it's how do you organize your time and your space like within a smaller space at this point? But I know what you mean. Like now I'm starting to think up fun things to do. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna enjoy being on social media and sort of like connecting with people. I definitely do a lot more FaceTiming. I can hear my baby.
That's okay. I told you.
My husband's in charge right now.
She could come in.
He's trying to shush her because he's changing her right next door. It's so cute.
Everybody's loving your wallpaper, by the way. They said it reminds them of Blanche Devereaux's bedroom in The Golden Girls.
Amen. Thank you. I put this on myself. I'm one of those people. I was like, I can do this. It's so hard, you guys, to put, like, I don't know if you can see the seams, but I got close. Enough. That looks pretty good.
Do you want to sing a song, or is it?
Yeah. Let me sing you. Okay, well, your version was so much prettier. I don't really play guitar all that often. I started off playing guitar when I first got into music, and then I was like, oh, I can pay someone to do this? Great. Like that person can do this. But I play it sometimes, and I went in and actually, like, I got to write the song with Sam Smith. And when I went in there, my buddy Tyler was like, ask her to play the guitar. She'll do it if you ask her. So he's like, oh, would you play guitar? Okay, great. Yeah, now I definitely got to play it. So I played it on that track, and it's, on his album and on the Apple commercial. And so now I'm like, I'm a guitar player. Like, what am I doing?
Totally.
I should be playing guitar all the time.
Yeah.
So all that to say, though, I'm about to not play it super well, but I was so excited because, also for everyone watching, the whole point of music is to have a good time and do what you want to do. It's not about being perfect. Nobody cares. But I was so excited when I was listening through, because I was like, okay, what song of Brandy's can I learn? Because obviously you got the hits, and everyone's going to go for the hits. And I know you've got a long series of these things, and everyone's going to be going for the obvious. And I was like, I'm going album cut, and I'm going to find one. And I was like, I love Randy Newman. Like,
oh, me too.
So you have hung out with him, or like, how do you know him? What in the what?
So when I was making this record, the song "Bigger Boat," which is what you're talking about, that he was on, he we did not record that as a duet, but somewhere along the way, my manager said, that would be a good duet, and I've always wanted a duet, and so I said, God, it's a great idea, and she said, who could we? And she named a few big legends, and I said, well, that it feels like him.
Uh-oh, can you hear me? Oh no, I can't hear you. Shoot. Now what do I do? Wait, I can't hear you.
Okay, we're back. Okay, can you hear me? Amy, can you hear me? Okay. Okay. People are coming back. We're good. Can you guys hear me? I think people can hear. Okay. Angie says yes. Okay, so we're just waiting on Cam. I can hear you. Okay, that's good. Let me see here. Oh, here we go. Let's get Cam back in here. Okay, waiting on Cam. We got it. Okay.
Oh my God, that was my favorite thing that's ever happened.
That happened last week too. I mean,
Really?
Yes, we just roll with it. Anyways, what I was is Lenny Warnaker asked Randy. He said, "Yes, I'll do it if I like the song." He liked the song, which felt like a huge win already. And then he changed one line because it said the shit's been hitting the fan. He didn't want to cuss, so he changed it to "Give me that hammer, somebody hold my coat." But I thought it was so sweet because he said, "Now look, I'm not one of those rappers. I don't need writing credit. I'm just not going to sing that line." I said, "Okay." So yeah, so he was wonderful. I mean, I've always loved him. He's been a hero of mine, and he was just the nicest guy.
He's so
nice.
Uh-oh. Yours is loading too. Are you there?
I think we might.
Okay, I can't hear you though. Hello. Shoot, can you hear me?
Okay.
We said try resetting it again.
I did. Okay, we're back. I wonder if anybody is going to show up this time. Oh, we got somebody here. Okay, people are coming in. Sorry about this, guys. Okay. Okay. Hey, I hear you. I hear you. Well, I wish I could hear you too. Okay, there you are. There we are. Okay. Maybe this time it'll work.
I feel so old. I just did like the first Instagram live share the other day. I was like, I don't know how to request and like get in on this thing. Like what?
Yes.
I'm impressed that we've made it this long, really, actually.
Me too, and I've got help on my end, at least via text, so, you know.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to sing this song, and then I'm going to tell you more about how I love Randy Newman, but
Okay. Okay,
feels
that'd be
like
awesome.
fitting for now.
Okay.
We're either all the way left or all the way right. Only time we meet in the middle is a fight. The rich get richer, rest get a little more broke. Can you hear my baby crying? But we're gonna need a bigger boat. There's floods down south, fires out west. You turn on the news and it scares you to death. Give me that hammer. Somebody hold my coat. Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger boat. We spilled wine all over the mapland. We keep waiting on the wind to blow. And we can't agree on who should be captain. So we can't keep this thing afloat. We can't eat this, a bigger boat. And we spilled, and we can't agree on who should be captain. So we can't keep this thing afloat. We're springing a leak, we're coming apart. We're on the Titanic, but we think it's the art. Sharks in the water got me thinking about a movie quote. Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger boat. Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger boat. Oh no, you can't hear it either. Danica says it sounds like it's happening to everyone and not just us too.
Hey guys, so sorry about that. I just thought I'd jump on here one quick second. It clearly is not working. I guess it's kind of an Instagram-wide problem, but if I can get it to work on my own, I'll do a few songs for y'all. Lisa in the UK asked me to play this. Her birthday's this weekend, so this goes out to Lisa. Hello, glass house on the corner of my street, dirty laundry out for everyone to see. You're a middle-aged mean girl girl, always throwing stones in that old Walmart lawn chair, high and mighty throne. Well, I'd give you grace, why even bother? 'Cause after all, you can walk on water. So take a long walk off a real short pier, take a cinder block with you as a souvenir. I hope you sink like the shade and stones that you've been throwing. I hear it's cold as you at the bottom of the ocean. Ah, the bottom of the ocean. Ah, if I was Jesus, well, I'd turn the other cheek. If I was Eastwood, my cool is what I'd keep. If I was raised Southern Baptist, I'd say bless your heart. If I was privileged and practiced, grace would be my art. Sometimes I wish my tolerance was taller, but after all, I'm my mother's daughter. So take a long walk off a real short pier, take a cinder block with you as a souvenir. I hope you sink like the shade and stones that you've been throwing. I hear it's cold as you at the bottom of the ocean. Take a deep breath, you're gonna need it. And take a long walk off a real short pier, take a cinder block with you as a souvenir. I hope you sink like the shade and stones that you've been throwing. I hear it's cold as you at the bottom of the ocean. Ah, the bottom of the ocean. Ah, better hold your breath. Well, if y'all are listening, I'll do another one. A couple people asked me to play this. It's one of my favorite songs Reba McEntire's ever recorded. And it was written by the great Harlan Howard. It sure gets quiet when the kids go to bed. We sit here in the silence, putting on what must be said. I read a book, you watch TV, as our love dies quietly. I'm so sad I don't know what I just read. Somebody should leave. Which one should it be? You need the kids and they need me. Somebody should leave, but we hate to give in. We keep hoping somehow we might need each other again. You say goodnight, turn and face the wall. We lie here in the darkness and the tears start to fall. If it giving. We keep hoping somehow we might need each other again. Somebody should leave, but we hate to give in. Just keep hoping we might need each other again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll try to get this technical stuff worked out, but it is an Instagram-wide problem, I guess, right now. Next week we've got Shane McAnally, so tune in for that. You know, that's going to be fun. I don't know if Shane's going to show up or Joe Exotic's going to show up, but either one's going to be a lot of fun. And go out and, like we were talking about Ashley McBride earlier, go out and buy her record. And y'all stay in and stay safe. Binge some TV, binge some food, I don't know. But stay home and stay safe if you can. And I'll see you guys real soon.